things, it's quite clear that Tungwarara has crossed the line of Gudawashe Tagwirei, and we know that Gudawashe Tagwirei is seemingly closer to Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Now I'm asking myself, so Tungwarara was allowed to actually spend the money he spent in Manicaland, only to be actually told you don't qualify, because this is an indirect way him that you do not qualify to be a ZANU-PF Central Committee member. If you see Mnyaradzi Machacha coming after you, this is not an independent decision made by Mnyaradzi Machacha. Definitely the decision was made from the bedroom of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Now, Tungwarara is the special advisor to Mnangagwa. Caption this. And also, we've got Gudawashe Tagwirei. He's a long-time business partner with Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa and has been promised to take over from Mnangagwa. So, at this point, does Mnangagwa need both of them now that he has actually poured water on the ambitions of Tungwarara? Will Tungwarara continue to do the business of Mnangagwa even though he has been embarrassed and thwarted? Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So as I have said it, it's quite clear here that Tungwarara crossed the line of Gudawashe Tagwirei, and Gudawashe Tagwirei is seemingly closer to Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Will Tungwarara fight back? That is the question. Will he now to be running after Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa? I think he has no choice. He has no choice. Why do I say so? Remember, Tungwarara is a free man in Zimbabwe because of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. He is protected by Mnangagwa. We know that we are dealing with a criminal of note. There are 2 cases of him that were opened with the Zimbabwe Republic Police. All of them, they are fraud cases with evidence. Mnangagwa is aware of that. The wife of Mnangagwa is equally aware of that. So they may actually use this to control him and say, no, if you grow big-headed, if you stop doing what you're doing, we could easily resuscitate these cases. I must say, everyone in ZANU-PF, they have got a skeleton of him, one way or the other. Everyone in ZANU-PF. So that is why if an individual has a fallout with Mnangagwa, he would just go and sit at home. Nothing. They won't be fighting back of any sort. They will just go home and sit at home. They know that if they try to do something, the cases may be resuscitated against them and they could be easily sent to prison. That is how ZANU-PF operates. They make you dead. In fact, part of the qualifications to top leadership is to make you a dirty person, try to create crimes against you so as to manage you, so that if you try in the near future to try and turn against them, then they can easily resuscitate those criminal activities that you would have committed. And they keep evidence, by the way. They can easily resuscitate them and send you. But I must say that Tungwarara going forward, he won't be a pompous Tungwarara as he has been. I mean, the man has been very pompous. I mean, on venom, speaking rubbish. You know, one of the politicians that are difficult to listen to. It's just like even also this fellow, I mean Tagwirei. It's very difficult to listen to Tagwirei, especially now that he has begun to open his mouth and we know that what comes out of his mouth is political hogwash. I wonder those ZANU-PF members who have to stay for hours listening to such a crap, because the man has no political language. The man is, sometimes I wonder even in business how he is actually said to be one of the best business personalities in Zimbabwe. I wonder in secret corridors of business on whether he is capable of negotiating, or this is the man who used his political actually proximity to advance his business interests, because we know that most of his business interests, there is something dodgy about it. In fact, all of them, Tungwararas, how many projects were given to be implemented by Tungara? Up to today, they are not. And I can attest to you that the money that he was busy spending in Manicaland, that is seemingly actually a lost cause, because at the end of the day, he did not get what he wanted. It has been reversed just like that. So in ZANU-PF, it is the bedroom of Emmerson Mnangagwa which has influence. And that bedroom has people whom it listens to. And in this case, you can see the influence of Gudawashe Tagwirei on Emmerson Mnangagwa. When Gudawashe Tagwirei was refused by Chiwenga to be part of the Central Committee, we saw him actually pressing harder Emmerson Mnangagwa, and he had to be allowed at the end of the day. But I'm quite certain with Tungwarara now opposed by Gudawashe Tagwirei, it's quite clear Gudawashe Tagwirei sees Tungwarara as a threat to him. He sees him as a future political threat, and he is now seeing him as a competition. Why? Because Tungwarara used a similar approach. From nowhere, he bribed DCCs, bribed MPs, bribed everyone in Manicaland so that he could actually be parachuted straight to the Central Committee. What he did is just similar to what Gudawashe Tagwirei did, but the difference is who has more proximity to Emmerson Mnangagwa. Between the two, it's quite clear that Paul Tempter Tungwarara did not actually perceive that this reality, that he cannot be more than Gudawashe Tagwirei to Emmerson Mnangagwa. So Gudawashe Tagwirei coming in now. Remember, why is Gudawashe Tagwirei preferring the fellow that lost the co-options? He is doing so because in his mind, he wants to control the province. He wants to control the province. So that is why he is doing so. And we hear that in Masvingo, he is almost controlling Masvingo. He is almost controlling some of the provinces in Mashonaland. And he has that in mind, that Mnangagwa has anointed him as a successor. He doesn't clearly understand who Emmerson Mnangagwa is. It will definitely end in tears. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the